Hi there, everybody. My name is Grace Smith with the Wise News Network, and today we are in Iron Station, North Carolina, where we will be observing a very exciting service project. Purple Heart Homes is a service organization dedicated to helping veterans with housing projects. In a second, we will see this house behind us get demolished, only for it to be rebuilt within a couple of months. Stay tuned.
All right, well, let's kick this thing off. Hi, my name's Devin Alexander. I'm from Purple Heart Homes. If you're not familiar with Purple Heart Homes, we are a national nonprofit organization that assists veterans with housing needs, primarily critical repair. And as you can see, this home behind me is in desperate need of critical repair. However, it's a little past that. And that's why we're here today. We're here to honor a veteran who served his country honorably, Donald Surratt, and all the community partners that have come together to assist him with having a home that's safe to live in, because this one's not. I'm going to keep what I have to say short because the main star of the show is Donald, and love our vets for bringing this to us. So I just want to say thank you all for coming out here as we kick off this project to give a veteran a safe home. And I'm going to introduce David Glasscock from Love Our Vets, who brought us this project and is working with us. David, come on up and say hello.
We met Donald probably about a year ago. He needed some help, so we were able to help him out with a few things. And then the big one for Donald is Love Our Veterans paid off his mortgage, paid off his car, and paid off some other debts. So let's give it up real quick for Love Our Veterans, please. Every once in a while in life, there's a moment that defines you, changes you, or inspires you. And I believe we're at one of those moments right now. And for me, and all of us that love our veterans and Purple Heart Homes, it's all three. Because when you can come together as a community and impact somebody's life like this, it changes you. It kind of redefines who you are. You walk a little bit taller. You stand a little bit prouder. So we're happy here, Donald, to get this project underway with you. And we're honored for you giving us this opportunity to do so.
This undertaking has required a lot of support. Lamar Austin is a project manager with Purple Heart Homes. We spoke with him about his experience with Purple Heart and why he decided to take on this project.
I started working with Purple Heart Homes in August of 2022. I was very impressed with their mission and wanted to be involved in something that paid back to our community, to our veterans, and I was able to get a position there and been thrilled to be able to be a vehicle for them to further their mission. Our mission is to support the veteran community with their home issues. The program I work with is called VAIP, which is Veterans Aging in Place. It is extremely valuable to a community to have the veterans stay in their homes as long as they can. So our typical repairs focus on safety, health, and accessibility, keeping them in there and keeping them comfortable because they deserve that. There's a group in Denver, North Carolina called Love Our Veterans, and they brought Donald to our attention. So he went through the application process and was approved for our services. And even though what we're doing here is way outside of what we would normally do, which would just be some basic repairs, this is a result of what can happen when people in the community come together for a common cause. And that's what's happened here.
And Austin said that Purple Heart could not have initiated this project without the help of its partners and the community.
That explanation is simple. The humanity of people and the love of people in our community. This wouldn't happen without them. We're around 26 partners right now, but there are some in the wings waiting to help, including some local churches who we're hoping to have come out on volunteer days and provide meals for those volunteers. We have some other partners. I don't want to mention any by name for fear of leaving someone out. But it is overwhelming the amount of support we have received because it's this dilemma. There is a huge amount of need, but the dilemma is how do you adequately thank someone who is willing to risk their life for the country you live in? What's the proper way to say thank you? I would love to see support. Of course, we're a 501c3. We operate on donations. We can only do projects that we can fund, and that comes every penny we receive is a donation. So certainly we need financial support, but there's so many other ways to partner with it, just like people are doing here. Well, his neighbor has already come over this morning and offered support for this project as we move forward. So that's the first step. Donald's going to have a safe, ADA compliant home to live in the rest of his days here. So that will secure this home and his place in this community. With the community coming out and supporting, just them learning more about what's in their community, exposing themselves, their spirit to this area, will certainly make this a better place.
Austin spoke highly of Donald Surratt. He thanked him for putting his trust in Purple Heart. He briefly mentioned other projects led by Purple Heart Homes and encouraged community members to donate if they can.
He does, and that's extremely important. One of the things I want to talk about with Donald is the man of faith that he is. Because when I first talked to him about this, it goes counter to everything we learn. If something sounds too good to be true, it probably is. But I presented him with our typical agreement to allow us to work and said, okay, you sign this, we're going to tear your house down and build you a new one. He believes in us to do that. And that's at the root of this faith is what's at the root of this making it happen. Well, we continue our work. In addition to this project, I have 35 others. And I cover the southern region of the U.S. We have another project manager who has upward of 60 projects. He covers the Northeast and part of the Midwest. So we continue that mission of keeping veterans in their home. I would love for the community to reach out a little more. We still have some needs for this. They can reach out to Purple Heart Homes. phhusa.org is our website. They can go there. They can find ways to support us financially. They can volunteer. There's plenty of ways. But again, this project is driven by the faith of Donald Surratt.
Donald Surratt is grateful for the assistance. In an interview, he said that it is a blessing to have received so much support from the community. He has had a tough few years after the death of his mother and his son. Donald Surratt moved back into the home to care for them. Despite battling hardships, he never lost faith and kept persevering until help came his way. As you can see, the house that formerly stood behind us is completely gone. It has been demolished. Now, this house will be reconstructed over the next couple of months, and it is going to be a great new beginning for the veteran Donald Surratt. For the Wise News Network, I'm Grace Smith.